What's up, y'all? Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast, Rider, episode 943. Did you say 143? 143. Woo-woo. There it is. Woo-woo. It's 143. Woo-woo. I felt like we did 143.
No, Ryder be doubling up all the time. Then he'll switch it up.
He know we don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
Is it 144? I don't know.
I don't know.
Welcome to the newest episode of the podcast.
Anybody.
How about that? I'm one of your hosts, Kapone. Let me go ahead and introduce you to the other members of the pod. She is the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod. She is fluffy and fine. Her name is Keke. What's up?
Hey, friends.
Whoop, whoop.
What is this Arsenio Hall show? What is going on? Why is he whooping?
I don't know, but I kind of like it. I'm going to keep it a buck. Whoop, whoop.
What is that?
It's time to bring back that 90s nostalgia.
Okay.
People don't raise the roof no more.
All right, there you go, using them big words again. I almost caught you again.
I said nostalgia.
Okay, you said it right that time.
Oh, man.
You know what you did last episode.
I know what I said. I told you. The man went on the hiatus.
That is whoop, 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 whoop. And the man with the new sound effect to the pod, the little bro of the pod, the funny man of the pod is Zach Boog. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, my God.
I like it.
No. Don't encourage
What's
this.
up, y'all?
Oh, man. Anything
there.
interesting happened to you, Zach?
Since when?
Since last week.
No, nothing too strange. Why you ask?
I don't know. You just look a little tired, bro, today.
Brother, I do a morning show. I wake up very early every day during the week.
That's all right.
That's it. That's the only reason I'm tired. If you're trying to say anything crazy or you know how he likes to do.
Yeah, and I'm with Zach on this one.
He'll just start out and just blurt out some of my business that I told him in confidence.
Yes.
And then he'll tell it on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use names, though.
You don't have to. You say something like, Zach, like, see, he know.
Right.
No, not Zach, but people like Zach. He know.
Don't you, Zach?
Don't you, Zach? Don't you be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I mean, you leave me no
bogus.
choice.
I am. I'm sorry.
You bogus.
I'm a wishy-washy friend. I've said this many times.
Yes, he is.
Many times.
What did you do this weekend?
I was in Miami.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah.
Oh, great. It was great. Miami was Miami. I always tell people you go to Miami, it feel like as soon as you get off the plane, they got both hands in your pockets. Miami, look, I got a complaint, Miami.
Okay.
I want to let you know. What in the who is living this life? Now I understand bottle service. I understand it very wholeheartedly.
Right. You in that industry.
I'm in the industry, right? But when you charge somebody $1,000 for a bottle and it's not a liter, that don't make sense. 750 milliliter, that's what in the hood, a fifth, is $1,000. It was $1,100 at this place.
It's never.
Now, mind you, you're thinking $1,100, the table minimum. Now it's 5 of us. $1,100 table minimum. Cool, because we're gonna eat, because it's food. $1,100, 5 dudes. We're gonna
split that up.
We're gonna
chop
split that up, and we probably gonna get a little past it.
Yeah.
But it was $1,100 for the bottle.
For one bottle.
And then the table, the food was separate.
What?
Oh, what?
Food was separate on that. That didn't count towards the $1,100. Now, if you've never been to Miami not playing no games with y'all with the gratuity. I ain't tipping.
I was about to say, yeah.
Tax, tip, and gratuity is another stack. It's another stack. So $1,100 means about $2,000. Man, we got up on that table so quick, went to the strip club.
I would have left.
It had a great time. We had a great time pretty much everywhere we went. But I just like, man, whatever they doing in Miami,
because
it's crazy the amount of money they charging.
So if you would have bought 2 bottles, it would have been $2,200?
No, it'd probably been close to
$1,000?
Yeah, bro. Every $1,000 plus tax, tip, and gratuity is another. It adds about $800
to be in the club.
This was a restaurant that's kind of like a popping new club.
I don't care. I'm so gone.
It's never that serious.
Never. Excuse me. I'm out.
I can't give it away. I can't. We could. It was the first night we couldn't give it away. Now I had got off the plane because my plane got airline got canceled, weather, whatever. So it took me a minute to get to Miami. Man, I was so goddamn hungry when I got to Miami, man. We got to that strip club. I was eating like I was at home with naked women around me.
Oh, my God.
Like I had I ain't gonna lie, boy. I had a fried lobster tail. It had seafood rice, and I ordered some shrimp on the side, and I had some of my boys' chicken tenders. I like, you gonna eat some of them? Let me get some of them too, folks.
So you ate good. Let me tell you something, man. One thing about it, the strip club chefs are some of the best in the world. Like a strip club menu usually has really good food.
That's what everybody's
Strip
saying.
clubs have really good food.
That's smart.
Shout out to the friend, though, who says we ain't doing this tonight here. Because I feel like when you get in them situations, you go out to a club, they tell you the bottle price or the table price. Nobody ever wants to say, like, we shouldn't do this. So everybody stands there and like, like, okay, well, it's only, people start saying it's only. Then you had a friend that reminds you about the tax, the tip, and the gratuity. And then it's
the
like,
one who don't want to do it the most.
Yes. And shout out to that friend because I'm always never the friend that wants to say it.
Right.
So I'll just sit there like, damn, I have to take the L. Lights ain't getting paid this week. Like, something ain't getting paid this week because I want to flex in the club. So, but shout out to the friend that is like always just like, nah, y'all, we shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
We shouldn't do this.
Who was that for y'all?
Because I know it wasn't you.
That was my brother Lester. He did it.
Okay.
I know it wasn't Tone.
And my cousin. Because in my mind, I said this because it was his birthday. So what I did was, I had already budgeted this trip and my expenses. I said, all right, I'll pay $500 of it.
Oh, that's what you said. Oh.
I was like, I'll pay $500 of it. Y'all want to do it? We'll pay $500.
See, you the person I don't like.
Because it was and then this is the thing,
Hold
though.
on.
I was hoping they wasn't going to take me up on my idea because, so it was $500. I did that because it was my idea to go here.
See, you're the problem.
You are
the problem.
They put me on probation. And so I'm on friendship probation.
Yes,
G,
you should be.
Because I had the last trip to Miami, I blew it.
See?
I blew it. This trip that I made up for it, I was like, look, we gonna have one big night. We're gonna have a bunch of pool nights. Like by the pool,
yes,
we was balling.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was easy money by the pool. Everything's cheaper by the pool. It was easy money. We day
always,
party.
Yeah.
So basically I was trying to, that's why I offered up half of it because I probably ruined the last Miami trip with my extravagant
Exactly.
places.
And then for you to, I don't even like the friend that come off a half. Like, and that's something I would do too. Try to be like, all right, y'all, I'm going to just take the L. I pay the $500. Even they still uncomfortable with that, but they can't. How do you say no to that? Like, you really sound like a broke boy if I'm offering to pay half and you still don't want to do it.
So y'all are the people that put the pressure on the group. Even worse, even though you don't want to pay it.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. By the time y'all ordered, because think about it, it was 5 of y'all. 5 guys, 1 bottle. Probably would have got another one. So
had to get another one.
If y'all were at $4,000 after 2 bottles, let me tell you something. That little 500 ain't
doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing.
Ain't putting a dent in nothing. So now you have to up it and say I got $2,000 on it. Ooh. And now you don't want to do that because who wants to put a mortgage payment on the club for bottles?
No, I say this, Miami. I promise you, bro. And it got bad. It looked like people were looking at like, because we was asking.
Yes.
And after that one moment, saying, hey, a liter of Hennessy, a fifth of Hennessy is $1,000.
That's ridiculous.
VS, we was like, we asking everywhere we getting bottles. Hey, it's a liter, right?
Right.
It's a liter, right? It's a liter. And they were like, look at it. It's like, they had to go back and ask.
Mm-hmm.
I guess people in Miami don't ask. And I'm like, bro, that's highway robbery. A 750 milliliter for $1,100 is crazy.
Baby,
So I went to Miami broke before. I got a quick story.
Okay.
I went to Miami broke during spring break.
You that guy.
Mm-hmm. But I was in college.
You thought them jokes was gonna get you through the weekend.
Give me a little grace. I was in college.
She laying in.
I was young. I thought I could jokey joke. Keep my ass on, you know what I'm saying? And I was with my partners who got some bread too.
Oh, God.
So I knew they would look out. They wouldn't let me go without. So we in the club. Mind you, I got $200 to my name the entire week. And we in there the whole week.
Ooh, you were
whole
strong.
Week. Now this what I got used to check the bags. This is to my name. I got 200. I wasn't gonna go. They was like, Zach, go ahead and go. I was like, all right, here I come. I never forget. I was in one of the Miami clubs. Didn't have to pay to get in the club. We were going to parties and stuff. And I'm in the club, and I saw these group of girls. I was like, damn, they look good. I went over there. I said, hey, ladies, what y'all drinking?
Not you gonna.
They was like, oh, we want shots of Patron. I was like, hey, 5 shots Patron. These was $25 a shot.
Yes.
half immediately. First day. Boom, half my whole budget gone. I had $80 left.
Oh, no.
After the first night. I looked at the thing. I thought I was going to have to pay like $40. I'm thinking, I'm still thinking in like Tennessee mindset of how much a shot is there.
At the bar.
Like,
Right.
I'm like, oh, this ain't going to be number $40.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I looked at the thing. I said, he said 100 and something. I about passed out. I said, oh, my God. I peeled it out, paid it, took the shot, didn't even talk to him no more because I'm sick, threw up. And I went out. I was like, man, I got to make this work. And I did. I found a pizza spot around the corner from the hotel that had $3 slices. Everything else in Miami was high. They had $3 slices around this corner. And I ate them $3 slices for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 6 days.
Bruh.
That's how you do it.
It was all cheese.
Don't
so I didn't
ever
boo-boo
do
for
that.
4 days. But
Kids, if you're watching this, don't ever be the friend on the trip without money. If you don't have it, just don't go.
It's
Because
tough.
you're going to ruin it for everybody else.
See, Keke, now that's look,
What?
that's tough.
No, it's not.
It is tough for the guys because your guys put pressure on you. They say, man, you could go, man, I got you. Now, I used to be the broke friend. All my friends, when I graduated from college, all of them got rich fast. Fast.
Right.
Within a year of leaving college, all of these fools all had money. They had houses. They had cars.
They got real jobs.
They got
and
real jobs. And
yeah.
I'm in
We in
radio.
radio.
I'm like,
It take
yo,
us 10 years
Takes us
minimum
10 yes.
to get popping.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, what are y'all like? And they were like, Tone, go. We got. And after a while, you get tired of being the broke friend because like they like who gonna. It got to the point. I remember I would never forget this, and I love my friends to death. When they asked who gonna take care of Tone, who got him? Who got him? We go this. Who got him on this?
Ooh.
I got him. I got him last night. But this is a monk show.
Yes.
These like my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I got it. But after that, I remember we went on one trip. It may have been an LA trip. It may have been somewhere. I can't remember. It may have been Atlanta. After that trip, I was like, I'm never going no place again with y'all rich ass.
You see, that's why that's why I don't hang out with y'all. Y'all be like, Keke, why you don't come out? I'm not coming to be the broke friend with you. Like, what?
Oh,
No,
Keke, shut up.
When
Don't do
Diddy
that.
want to party, you got to tell him no. I know my lane. Okay, I know what I can handle. And I'm not finna be in the club thinking about that was a whole wig I just had to put on a bottle. I could have got me a wig, wore that for 3-4 months before.
Now,
You are a woman, so first of all, we not making you pay.
you wouldn't pay because you're a woman. Second thing is, when you party with Tone in certain cities, you ain't got to pay nothing.
No, yeah,
Let
that's
me
the
tell
truth.
you
That's
something.
the truth.
We went to Atlanta. We was in the booth. I was in the booth on the left. I had a great time. That man didn't look at me for nothing.
See?
He picked it up, was like, boop. I don't know what he did. I think him and his boy, they had something going on.
Yes.
They took care of
And
it.
Tone was over there like, that's my little broke friend, Zach. I'm going to pay for him.
No.
Y'all don't worry about
No.
it. See, that you not finna do that
No,
to me.
it wasn't. No, see, I got hookups. So a lot of my friends are some of the biggest party promoters in the country.
Yes.
And that's just a fact. And they know. They're like, bro, they know I'm not. And they expect the same type of hospitality when they come here. Like, hey, Tone, we in Chicago. I'm going to pull up to your spot. They not paying either.
Yeah.
So a lot of it, once you get, because I'm with Team Hennessy, once you get in that industry, we all manipulating situations where you don't got to pay. The key of it is now when you go out, now I have to watch who I bring with me.
Yes.
It's more about now, everybody can't just come and pull up because it's you can't, you know what I mean? Like some people will go crazy.
It's etiquette.
It's etiquette. They'll grab
got
a
it.
bottle. I brought up a story.
Let me tell you. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick. This
Go
is
ahead.
a quick tidbit. When you this is broke friend one-on-one. When you're not sure if you paying or not, what you do is they took us straight to the booth that we were sitting in, right? I noticed, I said, okay, this Tone boy right here, he introduced us earlier, and I could tell he's the one that's throwing the party.
Right.
Okay, this is his booth. Okay?
Right.
Okay, I am a guest
Yes.
of a guest.
Yes.
Okay? I am a guest of a guest. I have to chill. So I sat down. What you don't do, I'm going to make the people around laugh.
Yes.
I'm going to be a good time. Boom. And I'm not going to touch a drink
Right.
until one Tone gives me the okay that I can touch a drink.
Right.
I wish they would set the bottle down. I'm the first one grabbing it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Where
Yeah.
were you trained? You know what I'm saying?
But
you
see,
have
people
no home
have
training.
to go through training.
Yeah,
'cause
you
people
have to.
don't-
You have no
people
home
don't
training.
know. And they think because you with Tone Kapone, you know what I'm saying, this Tone stuff, so I can just grab it. I could just, no, you do have to be trained and be,
and then once they be like, no, you good, do your thing. Then you can go ahead and mix you a cocktail up.
Right.
And figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just don't go and just start grabbing stuff.
No. That's the thing. You have to learn how to be a guest. I've been a guest. Like, hey, I got invited. Perfect example. Howard Homecoming. I'm back there. I know Kenny Burns. Everybody, all my friends are all back there. I'm like, yo, they invite me up. I'm sitting back there. I don't touch nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. There's a bottle of water. I don't even touch that. I'm thirsty. Back of my mouth is parched. I'm like, I need some water. So I don't touch it. I go put my face under the sink in the bathroom.
Oh, God.
I touch this. But I'm like, are you wait? And most people know this, hosting tables.
Yeah.
Somebody that's on the table, they see the person that may have got invited in. They be like, hey, bro, you good. Go ahead. You wait till you get that, hey, bro, you good. But I've been in situations where people have came to my table with maybe my cousin, with my brother, with my homie, and they'll come up and they'll grab the bottle.
That's
and they grab the bottle and pour up. I'm talking about a drink.
Full cup.
That's crazy.
It's no ice.
That's
It's all
crazy.
Hennessy, no ice. Or this the one that I hate, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I hate you.
Oh, God.
I hate you. You drive something in my soul. The guy that uses your table to get chicks.
Oh, yeah.
You can't pour up other chicks off my table.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild.
That's real crazy.
Without asking and saying, hey, Tone, let me, but I seen dudes grab and be like, whoop, whoop, pour up or pour something for their boy they done brought along. I'm like, man. And then they wonder why I act funny when they come back around. They go shake your hand. And the dudes that do it, they know it. They know it. They know it. I shake their hand funny. I be like.
Give them that loose hand.
Loose hand, like, what up, G? And look away and start having another conversation. Because I like, for me, it's just it's a weird finesse. Let's go ahead, man. Let's get to we spent a lot of time on bottles.
We did.
Let's get to this, though. Keke.
Yes.
2 black women are fighting in public.
Oh, man. It's nasty. There's some nasty stuff going on. And, in honor of, my life as a barb and Pink Friday, being platinum, I had to wear pink today because all weekend I have been trying to not choose sides, but also defend Nicki because I feel like everybody is attacking Nicki. Okay?
It's well deserved.
I know, but I don't want to see it happen. I'm trying to make sense of it all, but it's goddamn it, I'm tired. Okay, at this point, I'm tired. I've been walking around saying you're lying on your dead mama, like Nicki. Now that's one thing I give her. Out of all these bars and lines she did put out, it's catchy. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get up on your good foot, big foot. Like, that's kind of catchy. Then you got to give Nicki that. But I just feel like, and somebody made a very good point to me this morning. I was on live talking about it. Nicki forgets what she did to Lil' Kim. And what she did to Lil' Kim has been what has continuously happened to her throughout her career over and over again.
What'd she do to Lil' Kim? Tell us.
So, for the children watching the pod, before Nicki Minaj, there was a rapper named Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was one of the most creative, influential female rappers in hip-hop. Her style, her flow, her vibe, everything, right? When Nicki came out, she did a lot of the exact same things that Lil' Kim did, but she did not give Lil' Kim credit publicly. It was like as soon as Nicki came on the scene, allegedly Lil' Kim tried to embrace her and Nicki didn't want it. That's how it's always been made to be. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. However, now that Nicki is that girl and Nicki is that queen, you have people like Cardi, you have Lotto, you have Koi, you have Megan, and I'm just naming people that Nicki has allegedly fell out with. You have all these new girls coming into the game, and because I feel like they're not bowing down to Nicki, she doesn't embrace them and instead unleashes on their ass every single time. And that's how we've gotten to the place that we are now between her and Megan. And I really, really hate to see it. And I understand, like, I was like I'm a Nicki Minaj apologist. So I'm always like, well, nobody likes the girl that's winning. Nobody likes the girl that's on top. People gonna drag you down. Like, yes, all the girls trying to be like you. Right.
Nobody likes a mean ass
That's what it is. Oh, don't call. You can't call her that, Tone.
No, I didn't call it like. I didn't call her that. I said nobody likes the mean B word.
Well, that's true.
I didn't call Nicki. I said no one likes a mean B word. No one likes a mean. That's a beep it.
But do you guys understand where the bitchiness may come from?
No.
Why? Okay.
No.
So
At some point you have to know, Keke. At some point, does she ever look in the mirror and be like, "Hey, I'm Nicki Minaj"? Like what? To me. It makes it's like Michael Jordan being mad all the time and everybody like it just you Mike. You literally are Mike. And you gotta think about this. From a person that's looking at it from a music perspective.
Yes.
And the stats on the board. Same thing I said about Drake. Hey Drake, talk about him, light skin, whatever you want. Can't do nothing about it. All of the records are already up and on the board.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj, everything she's done, it's nothing you could do about it.
Right.
And like how do you get mad? How do you hate on a Meg Thee Stallion who doesn't even have a classic album? Now, I could get the Cardi B and her having a competitive thing because Cardi's first album was a classic.
It was.
It was a classic. And Cardi, pretty much everything she's come out with has been solid. Mm-hmm. So I can understand the competitiveness in them in that way, like a Magic Johnson and a Larry Bird. I get that.
Right.
But like Lotto, Coi Leray, Meg Thee Stallion, it ain't nothing. You don't got to worry about them bowing down. They already looked up to you. You were the it girl when they were coming up. They 100% know a majority of all your records bar for bar.
Yes.
And then to say, I just think, and then you put out a record, the Bigfoot thing, and Meg Thee Stallion's hits, both of them is mouth sauce. It's mid. They both mid. And everybody know big girls got big feet. I dated a lot of big ass women. They got big feet.
Yes, we do.
You got to get used to that big ass foot. That's Zach. I mean, what do you think? Though?
Yeah,
I mean, am I tripping?
What you gotta say?
I don't. Okay, here's what I'm saying. I started off. I see it both sides. You know what I'm saying. You know, one thing I like to do is stay the middle.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna say is this. I can understand Nicki responding. And with a song, that's cool. But here's my thing: we forget. I'm only talking about this current situation. I don't know the past.
Okay.
We forget that Meg Thee Stallion talked about a lot of people in that Hiss record. Mm-hmm. It was not a solely Nicki Minaj diss.
Right.
She talked about Drake with the BBL stuff. She talked about Party. She talked about other people who have said stuff about her. That was a let me get everything off my chest record. Mm-hmm. And then she said, hit dogs holler. And who hollered the hardest? Nicki Minaj has turned it. Ain't nobody else got to respond because Nicki took it so personal that she went on a whole Twitter rant, an Instagram live, and then dropped the record. I'm not mad at you dropping the record, but I'm mad at you telling us the bars that you said in the record.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Before you put out the record. So that's why you think the song is mouth sauce. It's really not a bad diss.
It's not.
I swear it's not.
The
if you really listen to it,
yes.
the punchlines it's good.
Yes.
It's just that she told us twice already.
Mm-hmm.
You told us on your live without your face in it, get up on your good foot. You said that 1,000,000 times. If we would have just heard, if she would have been quiet for 2 days and just put out our record, we'd have been like, oh, Nicki came with something.
Yes, I agree with that.
But it was the fact that she was so thirsty and hurt in her soul that she has to tell everybody. Then you went on a whole Twitter rant, 3 pages worth of tweets about all of your accomplishments, everything that you've accomplished, who you are. And it lets me know that you know who you are. But you're not responding like you know who you are.
You're not happy with yourself.
Nicki is having some real. I'm seeing some real emotional immaturity when it comes to her,
emotional immaturity. This girl that got this dude with the skin carry.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Zach is different.
He is. He is. The vocabulary is growing.
Wow. Emotional.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you start going to therapy. You start using different words.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you are a thesaurus today.
Yes. I've been a thesaurus. But yeah, it just shows like, dang. And I'm not mad at you being mad. That's what I'm saying. It's that you couldn't control yourself enough to either wait and just put out the record or not respond.
You pardon.
You ain't have enough. That's what I mean by like, you didn't have enough like, damn, I'm not mad at you being mad because she did talk about your husband and you can fight back. But why fight? Why roll it out like that? That was terrible.
Keke, you need to be Nicki Minaj's best friend.
I would love to.
You have to just go and be like, when stuff happens, like, hey, Nick, Nicki, you know that, right? Like, somebody got to just kind of like shake her and say, hey.
I would love to.
But I don't like to give that as an excuse like she can't. See, sometimes that's just where I defend Nicki. Because a lot of times people can throw rocks or she can get into it with people, and then we be like, oh, you Nicki, you got to take the high road. I'm not asking you, Nicki, to take the high road every time. Give them the bars. Go at their head if you want. But don't tell us on live and go on a tweet and stuff before you put out the song.
Does she got a record on radio right now?
Who?
Nicki?
Yes.
Yes, everybody.
Everybody.
Yes. Everybody record going crazy.
I think she got two, but I know everybody's going crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You said Pink Friday 2
Mm-hmm.
I think
went
it's
platinum,
platinum,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she on the world tour, right?
Yes.
I know at
sold
the United
out.
Center, I don't know about anywhere else, but I know at the United Center, I would assume most big cities, she's got 2 shows, right?
Yes.
How many Meg Thee Stallion got?
I know.
How many? She rocking right now.
I know.
That's the only thing I'm just like, I get it. I just like, it just comes off me. And you talk about somebody dead mama.
I can't
You're
do that.
clever. You're more clever than that.
No, but
You're more clever than that to talk about somebody dead mama because you a hate. Now this is the thing though. You a hate. Nicki stuff ain't clean. She married to a dude that got a little something going on. Her brother did something, got a little something going on. It'd be bogus if she brought that out.
She did.
Oh,
But,
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
She did.
That's why it's fair,
But-
because when she did the Megan's Law line, she was like, you married about Megan, you need to be worried about Megan's Law. Megan's Law is the law where you have to register as a sex offender. So she went at her husband. That's why I said I'm not mad at Nicki going at her.
The dead mama stuff still though?
That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all try to pick and choose what you
Not
can
y'all.
and
Dead
can't talk
was
about.
different though. Dead is the finale.
So when because y'all change it. When it was Drake and Pusha T and Pusha T went at Drake and Drake said, "Oh, it's too far. You talked about my son, exposing my son. That's off limits." But then Pusha T said, "No, you talked about my wife. That's something sacred to me."
That's right.
So if somebody can talk about somebody sacred to her, just because it's a man don't mean it ain't as important. When she talked about her husband. So if you talk about somebody who I care about as much as I love my husband, I love my husband just as much as you love your mama.
Oh, see, that
And
was the thing.
it is what it is.
Y'all smart. I didn't even know the Megan's Law.
That's what I'm saying.
None of us knew what Megan's Law was before last week when she
didn't.
dropped the song. We all Googled it after she said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
but-
all right, there it is.
yeah,
I
it's
wasn't.
sad.
I was in Miami, so I missed the Megan's Law when they broke it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So that's why in war ain't nothing off limits.
Ooh, it's nasty work. I still think Nicki is just, I don't know. I just like, if I'm winning, as much people, Keke, as much people talk stuff about you, Zach, much people talk about you. I know if people say stuff about me, I can't get mad, bro. I'm winning.
Who cares?
I'm beating you.
Stop
I'm
this. Y'all gotta
way
stop
better
this.
at life than you
No,
are.
Zach, no,
Y'all
Zach.
gotta stop
I'm
this.
way
No,
better
Zach.
at life
Let
than
me
you
ask
are,
you something.
bro.
I'm with Tone on this
Tone,
one.
okay.
My life is better.
Because you a sports guy, Tone. Let me ask you this. When Mike was so competitive, if you challenged Michael Jordan to a basketball game and you were the janitor, you could be the janitor and Mike know he could beat you 45-0. He say, hey, and you say, Mike, I'll kick your ass. Mike will be like, lace him up.
Yeah.
He's not going to say, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm better than you.
But you
so
don't think
I'm
he
not going to
should?
accept the challenge.
You
No,
don't think he
Mike
should?
wouldn't.
Mike would definitely.
But why would you?
Mike was hooping across the street at the Aon Center, busting people's head, betting.
Yeah, but
And did he not look crazy? You're Michael Jordan. Why would you waste your time and your energy going against somebody you know that you can beat?
'Cause I'm a
what
competitor.
Tone is saying is when you get to a certain level in life, baby, everybody's going to be upset.
Exactly.
Every you wake up, put your shoes on, hoes going to be mad. And guess
Exactly.
what? Let them be mad. I wish I would waste my time arguing with a hoe that can't touch nothing that I did. That don't make no sense. Nicki Minaj gave Megan Thee Stallion 78 hours of her life over the weekend doing stupid stuff on Twitter while Megan Thee Stallion is out partying, promoting her song, enjoying all of this fame that you're giving her. And I didn't want to go in because I swear to God, I love Nicki Minaj. But that's crazy work to me. I would never waste that much time in my day away from my child on Twitter arguing with nobody. Like nobody's challenging what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
saying the Twitter thing. I'm just saying the record If you talked about me on a record, if you Meg the Stallion, you make it seem like we talking about an upcoming rapper that ain't nobody ever heard of.
Nicki?
I'm not saying to compare the thing, but Meg the Stallion has done a song with Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
They are in the same. They play in the same game. They're on the same court. They in the same sport.
Not really.
Yes, they are. They are on the same court. It's like
they're not in the same court.
It's
bro.
like. Okay, so
they're not.
They
you
are
know
now.
why? Because somebody,
One
of them sold out the United Center twice.
Thank you.
By herself.
Thank you.
Dog,
and when
y'all
you keep,
are tripping.
and when you keep
how
arguing,
you compare?
Let me tell you,
anybody outside of Cardi B with her.
Let me ask you something. Was I'm gonna go back to sports with you. Was Kobe Bryant, and was Ruben Patterson?
Now,
Ruben
who is
Patterson.
Ruben?
Exactly.
Exactly.
But Ruben Patterson was the AKA. He was. I'm gonna give you a little history.
Okay,
Back in the
please.
early 2000s, Kobe Bryant was hooping, and there was a guy who played for the Portland Trail Blazers named Ruben Patterson, and he called him the Kobe Stopper. That's what he was supposed to be. He was trying to get his name off. He was trying to get his name off on Kobe.
Right. Okay.
Kobe didn't say, "I'm not gonna play this game because he's not on my level." The reason I'm comparing this is because Kobe was at that time was a 3-time champion, had done all these things and accolades. But when somebody is at your head in your court, on the same court, what I'm trying to say is, Megan. The reason we know about Megan's Law is because she said it about. We know Megan is in the game. I'm not saying they on the same level. What's her name is a legend, but she has to. And if she wants to hoop, she can hoop. And if Nicki wants to put out a record, I have no problem with that. All the tweeting and all that stuff, that's crazy.
You're comparing apples and pears.
No, I'm not.
You want to know why? Because here's the difference is, of course, Kobe got to play Ruben Patterson because he's on his schedule. They got to play each other. So Kobe's just playing. He like, oh, you Kobe Stopper, I'm going to give you some buckets. I'm going to give you a lot of buckets. So you will never have to work.
Exactly.
No, listen, let me finish. I'm going to give you a lot of buckets so you understand what it is. All Nicki got to do is say, hey, you talking stuff. All I'm going to keep doing is giving you these hit records. The same thing Drake did. Everybody was talking about Drake and saying this and saying that, and you know what he did? Kept giving their ass
and Drake is
records.
And Drake is the king of giving you a line.
Oh, he'll give you a line
all day long.
Yeah, but he gave you
But he's gonna let you know
his success won. The same thing. He's
gonna address you. Drake addresses everybody.
He's not sitting on Twitter for the entire weekend.
You talking about that? I agree with that. I'm talking about y'all said that Nicki can't put out no record against Meg, and I'm saying that's not cool.
If I was on Nicki's team, she wouldn't waste her time putting out no record on Meg. Because guess what? You got a world tour. You got an album that's platinum, and your records is going up the charts on the radio. Why would you waste your time arguing with somebody who's not on your level? My thing was, I learned this in gym class, and this is about the only thing I took out of gym class, okay? Because I couldn't run. And what my gym teacher told me was, Keke, when you out there on the track, you can't look to the left or the right, because ain't nobody going to be there no way. And they all up there. But my thing is, if you waste your time looking to the left and the right, then whoever behind you, the special kid that's behind you, God bless him. So he was a nice kid, but it was always just me and him out there. So, and he had about 1 foot, okay? But if I wasted my time trying to see what little Daryl was behind me, I never would have got to the finish line. And that's all I'm trying to teach America. Stop looking to the left and the right, worrying about what this one doing and that one doing when you already in first place. That's it. Hey, Lil
Daryl ain't done nothing.
Lil Daryl is wild.
Yeah.
Lil Daryl caught a stray.
Lil Daryl caught 2-3 strays. He got no
That's
foot.
all right. That's all right.
It wasn't nobody, but the only person behind you was Lil Daryl.
He probably still on that track.
He just
I'm not. Nope.
No, Zach, you can't do that.
No.
But you get what I'm saying, though.
No.
You can't.
Okay, I quit.
No.
You can't look to the left and the right, guys. You gotta stay focused.
Wow. How did we get? Oh my God. All right.
Stress me out.
I had to figure out a way to pivot off of this. But my last comment is the fact that same way that sports guy, we all seen this interview, and they're talking about Katie, and and Patrick Beverly was talking stuff to Katie and talking stuff, and Katie folded his arm. He's like, yeah. Y'all do know I'm Kevin Durant, right? I'm Kevin Durant. No. Straight up. Y'all know I'm Kevin Durant, right? No, listen to me. I'm Kevin Durant. What he was telling y'all is like, hey, man, I get it. He made a game of it. But at the end of the day, y'all done seen what I do. Y'all know what I do. And that's all I'm saying for Nicki Minaj in the sense of is that, yo, you know what a Nicki can do. You know what she, and right now you up. I get it when things was a little bit, we ain't know if she was going to ever make another hit record again. She in it.
That's not too far removed.
But she's up. You're
though.
up and you just gotta.
She up, Zach. She
I
up.
get it. I get what y'all saying, but I'm not mad at her for putting out a record. I just wish she wouldn't have talked about it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead. More ladies are in the news. And we talk about sports. I'll let you calm down because we know that I know
me?
Keke, yeah.
Oh, cool.
You got a little flush.
I do because
You got flush.
Yeah.
You got flush.
I mean, that little Daryl's just somewhere watching. Little Daryl watching the.
Little Daryl hates.
Little Daryl watching the pod like, I can't stand it.
And Lil Durl used to beat me most times, so that's why I'm still mad at Lil Durl. Okay, he used to beat me. Okay, can you imagine the kid with one foot beat you in gym? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nope. I'm not. Nope.
They're like,
no. I'm not doing that.
cut it out.
I'm not doing
I'm sorry,
that.
Lil Durl.
No,
I made that
not.
name. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all have lost y'all goddamn. Y'all are what in the hell?
That's
all right,
bad.
man. All right. All right. Hate the player, I hate the game. Draya Michele, what looks like is pregnant with Jalen Green's baby. Now, Jalen Green plays for the Houston Rockets and is the exact same age as Draya Michele's son. So everybody's like, whoa, Draya, you're a predator. That's just crazy. She's out here doing stuff. This is bad. It looks bad. Nobody's saying nothing about it. What do you guys say about that, Zach? You think hate the player or hate the game?
It looks bad, but they're two consenting adults. You know what I'm saying? Does it look weird? Absolutely. But I mean, who am I to judge? I don't know what to say on this. He is grown, right? He's of age, so it's not that.
It seems a little predatory though.
Yeah, it's giving predator.
She saw that young man, put that cootie cat on him probably. You know what I'm saying? Did some things that he ain't never had done to him, and she knew it. And locked in on him. And locked in, and it was like, now let's see where it goes from here, because sometimes people fall in love and they have huge age gaps. I want to see the aftermath. They saying she pregnant. Now, if they get married and become a couple and they really are become a thing, I'll be like, well, you see it, maybe it worked out. But if she had that baby and then split and now he paying, you know what I'm saying, and they break up and then he just paying his bread, I'm like, oh, she got him.
Okay. And
there was some predatory stuff.
Keke, what you think?
It's giving predator, but men do it all the time, unfortunately. So I don't want to go too hard on Draya. I pray for her son in this situation. It has to be embarrassing.
I got some insight on this. I got insight. Y'all trying to be cool on it. I got a little insight.
What's the insight?
One, I say don't get mad at Draya.
I'm
all
sure.
of the guys, you young dudes, and you trying out. Let me explain something. You messing with these women because now we're in a different generation of it. Like a 40-year-old don't look like a 40-year-old, especially a black 40-year-old ain't looking like she 40. Draya don't give 40 like no type of way. Bernice Burgos, all of them, they bad. And
I
knew
she was coming.
I got to throw Bernice in.
I know.
She's just bad. It's crazy to me, man. Why the lady so bad? It is. I remember we was about to interview her at BET. I got excited. Like, oh, she coming. Let's clean up. Let's clean up.
He started spraying cologne in the air. I'm like, what is going on?
Like, what am I doing? Keke made a fool of me for that. But no, she didn't anyway. But so what it is, you got these women, you got a group of women that have been in the industry for a while. They've dealt with high-profile men and know what comes with it.
Right.
A lot of times, I think what they're doing with these dudes is probably not tripping. Young women gonna trip about him having other women, what he doing on the road, calling his phone, checking his phone, and they already know. A woman like a Draya who's dated high-level men, she know what. She ain't tripping. And he's 21.
Right.
She know what this man on.
Okay.
She know what this man on, and she ain't tripping. Now, what he did was, he a fool. Mm-hmm. He just handed out because he gonna get about 100 to 150 to maybe 200 M's. And what he said was, Draya, you so fine, I want to give you money for the next 18 years. you gonna learn his lesson. You gonna learn. It's some women that is their job to be fine. She knows she done secure 18 years. She good. She can figure it out. And a lot of women do that maybe not have nothing going on, maybe not or whatever. Because ain't no way you telling me in 2024 you got pregnant on accident. That's a goddamn lie.
Right. Now, how would you feel if your son brought home a 40-year-old woman? And he's 21.
And he's just about to sign an M?
And he's 21, yes.
And he's Jalen Green?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm punching him in his shit.
Okay. Just want to make
I'm
sure.
gonna beat him up. I'm like, you just gave away money, bro. We're not doing that.
Okay.
We're not doing that. And I'm like, and no offense to Drea, I'm like, yo, bro, you just signed away 18 years of money. Be cool for a minute. Because there are, like me and Zach said before, most of the time, and it's no shade to you, I get it. Because everybody got a choice. Dudes is recycling the same chicks over and over and over again. They going for the same chicks, and they bad as hell. But when you giving up the bread, you having kids, like there's Anthony Simons who plays for the Portland Trail Blazers, and Brandon Ingram both got the same baby mama.
Wow. She won. Lottery ticket. Now, if you see her, bad as hell, you get it. Yes.
But I just saying for the young guys, even my son, you got to be cool.
So it's the money for you. Now, what if your daughter brought home a 41-year-old man? She 21, her man is 41. You cool with that?
I'm going to beat him up too.
I just want to make sure because it seems like,
like 41, 40 and 21, like I said, I understand it, but they're doing it for different type of reasons, right?
Okay.
There's a different reason. Now, if there's a 40-year-old bum-ass dude trying to holler at my daughter who's doing quite well for herself, like, man, get your ass out of here. I'm hating on you.
Okay.
I hated on all her little friends. Like, she had her boyfriend when she was up. He was like a background dancer. I said, them dancey dudes cheat all the time.
The dancey dude?
That's so
I like, you think he going from state to state, dancing with this one guy, dancing behind him, and he got chicks too? And you think that the dude that's moving sexually on stage, that he ain't excited one of them chicks out there? Trust me, that little dancey ass man is out here having sex.
It's crazy.
And I was like, hey, you got money. So he like, I'm cool. I said, what you gonna do? What is he gonna dance this way? He can't sing. What he gonna do?
He can't sing as wild.
Tone is crazy.
It's
about the money for Tone. I just wanted to make sure it's
always
always
about money.
It's always about the money.
Yeah. The age thing don't bother you too much. It's the money. So
No,
if she had a 40-year-old rich man, you would have been all right.
It would depend. But like I said, it's a lot. Because it's for different reasons, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of times.
So what if your daughter, let's split the roles were reversed.
Okay.
Let's say your 21-year-old daughter got pregnant by a 41-year-old rich man.
I would be upset a little bit.
But he's rich. He's like Jalen. He about to sign another deal. He about to be up 3 years. So she the one that's getting ready.
She gonna be straight. She gonna be straight. But I mean, like, I just
Feel away.
21 and 40 is a big
And that's all I wanted to get to.
That's a lot.
He
That's
don't
a
like
lot.
it
It's
either.
a lot.
Yeah. So
40, if he 40 and she 28, she like, if she 30 and she
that's
50
different.
something, like,
That's
it's
different.
It's different. It's a different type of time because now I know 21 is a different type of age. Really, 21 is
still a
really
baby.
like, it's a
21
teenager.
is a
yeah,
baby.
you're still a kid. So I just want to make sure we kind of all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know
21
you,
is a
because when you say it was Draya and him, you was like, don't go too hard on Draya, but you feel the same way we feel. 20 and 40, it just feels nasty.
Yeah, because I think if you anything under 25, you kind of feeling away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 26, 27, you know that this person has a little bit more life experience. But when you think of a 21-year-old and you think back of what you were thinking at 21, you know how immature you are.
Exactly.
And for you to be 40 years old and be sitting there talking to this 21,
It's giving predator.
You know that this man's brain is
Not
he's
developed.
a 21-year-old. He's going to
Jalen Green did have that one little thing that came out. It was like a video of him, and it was weird.
What
And
happened?
all of a sudden, he showed up with Drea. After that video came out, I don't know. I'm just saying.
What video was it?
I don't know.
What was
it
it
weird.
about?
It was weird.
Now, they must talk about that in your Illuminati meeting.
Yeah, it was talking about it in the Illuminati meeting.
I know. I didn't
My
even see
thing
that
is like,
video.
Yeah, I didn't see that
why
video.
you
Talk
giving
about
away
it.
money for young dudes, the young cats, like the basketball players? Now they used to always worry about, all right, don't go broke. Hey man, watch out, don't go broke. Don't go broke. Don't buying all these cars. Don't be doing this. Don't invest in stuff you don't know about. But now I think, like, bro, you gotta know that It's a 40-year-old chick out here,
Wait.
late 30s, that is extremely attractive with a lot of game. You gotta watch what you're doing because it could be a situation where you're gonna set her up for the rest of your life. If you fine with giving away your money, that's cool. To a woman that might not be all that into you. Like you said, Zach, if they get together, get married, and they go, you never know.
Yeah, if they go the distance, then I'm still gonna think it was a little weird to start at that early, but I'd be like, okay, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But if you just y'all was in a good relationship, she was doing some freaky stuff to you, and then y'all had end up having a baby.
Doing some freaky stuff is funny.
And I just say that, yo, you gotta watch your money. You gotta watch your money. Zach, if you come in here, you about to get a woman pregnant that already got like celebrity baby daddies. I'm like, hey bro, you better be careful. You'll give your money away. Would you?
Nope.
You wouldn't. So if you met Drea's bad, by the way.
I understand. Beautiful.
Have you seen her in person before?
Yep.
No?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Crazy beautiful. I get it.
You get it, but you just like,
But I got a little more sense.
Yeah, you got to wear the plastic.
But at 21, guess what? I didn't.
You didn't.
And guess what? You know that as a 40-year-old.
That's
21. You know he ain't never dealt with no woman like you before.
Now, last before we get out of here, Lil Wayne feels that Drake got hated on because he's light skinned. I firmly agree
as
about
the
that.
Resident light skin. How do you feel about that?
I agree with it. We got to struggle.
What's y'all struggle?
y'all
Please
ain't
tell me
The brown
y'all struggle.
taters.
That's because we have to really go through stuff.
What do you mean? We still get stopped by the police? White people know that we ain't black. We ain't white.
But y'all get a pass. They be like, go ahead. Give you a little
No,
ticket.
white people still think that we N-words.
Yeah, they call y'all N-words, but y'all ain't. Look at all the.
No, y'all do have it a little tough.
Look
Darker
at the
black
national ones that went national. The people who got killed by the police national, all dark skin.
Now wait a minute.
The national ones, the ones that I'm pretty sure light skinned people have been innocently done by the police. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah, y'all done jumped off the bridge.
think about
now.
the ones that go
I
national.
didn't go nowhere near.
Yeah, he did. I don't know.
That's why wishy-washy comes in.
One thing
like,
about brown
what was
skinned
your-
people, y'all dramatic. Or we dramatic. We some dramatic people.
George Floyd was.
Well, stop bringing up George Floyd because this topic ain't serious enough for us to be talking about people getting killed by police.
That's true.
Okay,
Let's stop it.
keep it on the surface. And
You're
yes, there is a struggle.
You gotta check this pod.
I needed
Damn,
that. I
she
needed
checked
that.
you.
No,
I'm trying
but I
to
needed
save
that.
him.
She
He
was
about
trying
to
to
get
save my
canceled.
life.
Yes.
Because I was getting ready to go too far, and I think everything's a joke.
Yes.
So I can't. Or not that I think it's a joke, but I can see the funny in anything.
Right.
So she has to stop.
That was about to go bad.
That was.
Thank you.
I
But
apologize.
yes, I would still like to hear some of your struggles. What is the light skinned man struggle?
I mean, one, you have to. It's like you look at like a Malcolm X and most of
Now,
our.
see, you didn't bring that. Don't bring
I'm about to bring
Malcolm
it
in
because
this.
we got to prove. You ever notice most of our
Save
freedom
them now.
fighters are all light skinned because we the ones that got to prove that we really black.
That
we got
is
to
true.
We
That
got
is
to be
true.
blacker than everybody when you light skinned.
Yes.
You got to know history.
That's
you
true.
got to know so much. But it's just it's the craziest. And then when you in the picture,
That's facts.
when you and your family, they like get your light skinned ass back over here. Like my dad's side of the family are all brown. Everybody on my mom's side light. It's a weird dynamic. But for me, I just say
That is true.
the first time I ever really heard, because I guess all my boys, we do crack jokes, but like where it was like serious, like when I went down south and I went to Alabama and they were like, yeah, you light skinned, you soft, and you this. I was like, I ain't never heard light skinned and me being soft at any point in my life. I was like, hey, bro,
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. This ain't how that go down. But a lot of light skinned people are constantly, I think, either with themselves or with their peers, are proving that they belong.
Right. That's true. That is true. Oh my God, I've never the light skinned tear.
Cry the light skin tears.
I was getting some sympathy.
Prove myself.
No, that is true,
I
Zach.
have to be.
That is true.
Really
That
black.
is true. That is true.
It is
Pull
true.
out the violin.
Because
We got to be the toughest one in
Us
the
dark
crew.
skinned brothers don't care nothing about it. The reason they hate, you not saying none of the good stuff that comes with light skin.
yeah, that's what I was.
You have to say that. But guess what? Every chick in the class wants you. Let me tell you something.
That's why you getting bullied.
That's why you're getting bullied. You ain't seem like you're getting bullied just because. What is the reason you're getting bullied? Because you're winning so hard on this side.
That's true.
That's why.
So
yeah,
dark
you
skinned
get.
people hate us?
So yeah, so you get a little dark skin hate. Of course. Do you know how long it took dark skinned brothers to be kind of handsome? It took us till
Morris Chestnut.
2010.
Now, Wesley Snipes helped the dark skinned dude out. I remember in New Jack City, a lot of, see, y'all young, y'all remember that. I was there for that.
Your
Okay.
That's when your generation.
Because when he stabbed,
Yeah.
which I always say, Christopher Williams, why'd you take that part? When he got stabbed in the hand, shut your light skin. He and stabbed him in the hand. I'm like, oh,
Let's set y'all back.
That set us back years,
But
bro.
that's a different. Every generation has their moment when women have to realize that dark skinned men are handsome. They have to realize it. Okay, it's a moment. So that moment happened with your generation, and that's when black women were like, "Oh my God!" And mine, it was shoot. You know how many struggles we went through with B2K.
What?
B2K
put y'all on the map because Omarion is brown. So
you was the only.
Paved the way.
Let me tell you something. If it was 30 girls, 5 of them liked Omarion.
Well,
25 like Lil Fizz.
That's true.
And you know I'm telling the truth.
And they didn't actually had the light skin, dark skin battle their whole career.
They whole
with each
career.
Other.
They still dealing with the
They
struggle.
can't stand each other
They
now.
still dealing with now it's kind of like, because Omarion is up, now it's kind of like it done evened out.
Yeah.
But early, it's rough, okay? Look at all the light-skinned singers from Genuine to all these. Think about it. If Joe, with Joe's hits,
Oh my God.
he should be way more famous.
You brought up Joe.
He done brought Joe in
So you
there.
blaming Joe's career on him being brown?
No, Joe has an
This is
amazing
so
career. I'm
hilarious.
just saying he would be further if he was light-skinned.
Oh my
God.
You know
God.
what I'm saying? With Joe's catalog, Joe got a classic catalog.
I can't even believe he brought Joe back up.
I don't understand.
Joe was just dark skinned. Let me tell you
I love Joe.
another R&B
Shout
guy
out to Joe.
who didn't get his credit because he was dark skinned at the wrong time. Mario was dark skinned at the wrong time, bro.
Please shut up.
Mario had hits, but he could never just get over the hump. Dark skinned at the
What
wrong
about
time.
Tyrese?
Huh?
Right. What about Tyrese?
Tyrese started a new, because Tyrese, you had to be a certain dark skin. Like, you have to be
Bald.
You have to be bald and not
tall,
like, see, look,
and fine.
I'm
Damn, Keke. Sound like
you got
Tyrese
to be,
touched a little
you
something.
got, you got to be a different color dark skin.
What?
You know what I'm saying? The dark skin I am never got counted. Never. This is like, I'm brown dark skin. That don't get no love. You got to be dark. You got to be darker and bald with muscles too.
Yes.
You got to have 3 other things with your dark skin.
But let me explain something to
Light-skinned
you.
dudes just gotta be light skinned.
No, we
And
don't.
you know
We got to
I'm
be
telling you.
tough.
They ain't
We got to be
nothing
crazy.
else. They can be
Perfect
light. They can get red in the winter.
Perfect
And
example.
won't nobody care.
Perfect example. You got to be tough, crazy, and have a lot of stuff going on. All the light-skinned dudes that ever get any respect in entertainment are a little crazy. We gave him a
that's just 'cause
little
y'all
light,
is
but
crazy.
he's like right in the middle, crazy.
Yeah.
You got to go Chico DeBarge. Crazy. All of the bars,
Now,
light
he
skin with
brought
good
the
hair.
DeBarge,
All
you
of
see
them is gangsters. They had to be crazy to get respected. We got to smoke weed and let our lips turn purple for people to even respect us, bro. Is you crazy? Chris Brown, crazy. In order for him to be respected, it's a lot.
It's not that you do. It's not that you have to be crazy to be respected. It's that y'all light skinned people are just light skinned men are just crazy.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
No, we not. We have to do that to get respect. We got to go overboard.
You didn't have to.
We got to go
Y'all chose
overboard.
that.
Y'all wouldn't have liked Ghost if he wasn't like in the crazy in
God.
the in
Y'all
power.
love Ghost because he likes it. He ain't got to do nothing.
I don't
Look
know.
at the Tyler Perry movie.
The light
my
skinned
Who the
dude is
villain?
always the
Who
villain.
the villain?
We the
No,
villain.
the dark skinned dude always
No,
the
the
villain.
light skinned dude is the villain.
No, you remember when that man? Who the man that made that girl go
Now
up that
that's
mountain?
funny.
Who the man that
He
made
sure
that girl go up
was.
that
Sheila
mountain?
husband. Sheila husband.
What color was it?
He was dark.
Who was the savior?
The light
The light skinned man.
All right, enough of this.
We-
Final thoughts. We talked for long enough, everybody. I'm not going to
This is hilarious.
we go into this colorist
Oh my God.
ass comments.
It's so bad.
Keke, come on, man. Final thoughts.
Shout out to the Pod Fam as always. Thank you for running it up once again this week. And shout out to Jason Weaver, your friend of the show, Jason Weaver. I met him for the first time out at a charity event, and I would like to have him on the pod. I just feel like it's a lot of history there that we could talk to him about. So shout out to him, and I hope we can make that happen.
Oh, we can. We can. Jay,
I name dropped you too when I met him. I was like, oh my God, I do a podcast with Tom Kapone. And he was like, oh, that's my bro, Hennessy, yay. But I was just like, I wanted to really, you know, you meet somebody, you want to give them their flowers, but you don't want to make it weird.
Who did you meet?
Jason Weaver. So Jason Weaver is Simba. Okay, and the Lion King.
He's a legend.
Yeah. And on Smart Guy. And like he's just been a
He
part
a
of my
legend.
childhood forever.
Yes.
And I really wanted to like give him that, but we was out like giving away coats and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to make it weird, but we need to have him on the pod. So because I feel like a lot of people, I posted him in the pod, people was like, oh my God, they don't remember all the things he's been a part of. And he's like from the city. So
a true dark skinned legend.
Yeah, come on, Zach. Yes.
That is a dark skinned
We need
legend.
to have
That's
him
my
on
boy.
here.
I tell
Dark
everybody.
skinned legend.
Yes.
Jay and his family embraced me, man, and they did a lot of cool stuff. And he was the one that really made it real. Like I always would see people making money in entertainment on television, and then I actually had a friend that was doing it. I was like, "Yo, I could do it." So Jay's definitely part of Tom Capone's success, man.
And
I
such a
appreciate
humble
him.
spirit.
Oh, good dude. I was
Such
a
a
good
humble
dude.
spirit. If I
Good
was
dude.
Simba,
But he the one that taught me to act is live.
you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing.
That's a lying ass dude when he wants to.
Really?
That acting ass. Oh, he don't want to do something. If he don't want to do something, he'll be like, man, no, bro, like, you know, he like, oh my God, G, stop acting. Stop acting. Nigga, you just overslept. You ain't want to come outside. You ain't
That's so
stop
funny.
acting. I love him.
He put it on you.
Yes.
Man. Yeah, he makes sure none of his homies get mad at him. But he don't, because he flaky. He don't want to do that.
That man is busy, okay? When
he
you,
flaky,
he's-
but he'll make you feel good about his flakiness.
yeah.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
bro, you know.
Bro, when you been Simba and played Michael Jackson, like, I don't want
That's
to come
cold.
outside with y'all today. And that's all right.
And I don't have to.
That's right.
That's true. That's
Let's
absolutely
go.
right. Love him to death. Zach
go.
Boog, final thoughts.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, God. Please.
Final thoughts. Whoop whoop.
I like that. I ain't gonna-
This man. I'm tired.
My final thoughts, man, you know what it is. Shout out to the Pop Fam again. Same thing Keke said. Keep running those numbers on up. We appreciate all the comments. So if you haven't made a comment, we read them all. It makes us feel really good about the extra time that we spend in giving y'all this entertainment.
Come on now.
And with that being said, what more can we say?